in the County of Lawrence. Nctv45.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
And now it's time to get to the birthdays, as we always do. Nora Johnson, happy birthday. Bill Brenner, happy birthday. Melissa DeVivo, happy birthday. Gina Valeni Joseph, happy birthday. Jerry George, happy birthday. Thomas Wilkins, happy birthday. Kristen Lalama, happy birthday. Jamie Russo, happy birthday. Lori Gardner Kobashi, happy birthday. Courtney Lane, happy birthday. Kathy Cunningham Baker, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. Newswatch, keeping you informed as we continue on with state news. Governor Shapiro, as executive order, updates the Commonwealth's small business definition by raising revenue limit thresholds to open more doors for small and small diverse businesses. This went into effect January 1st, ensuring that small businesses can qualify in increasing opportunities for small diverse businesses, veteran business enterprises to compete for state business contracts. And interesting executive order there. Now, remember, it's never too late to give to the library. Watch NCTV45's Community Happenings, which highlights the library, and make a donation today. It really helps out your community. Now, as we continue on with Newswatch, the Pennsylvania Department of Collections collected $3.7 billion in the general fund in December, which was $69.6 million, or 1.8% less than anticipated. Now, that's telling you a lot about the first quarter coming up. Sales tax receipts totaled $1.2 billion for December, $9.1 billion above the estimate. But personal income tax revenue was $1.3 billion, which was $32.6 million below the estimate. The Hoyt offering classes, they'll begin on the 16th, and the classes will begin by playing a game to learn more about the lines on a day one and how those lines create Zentangles, or tangled black and white patterns, on day 2. And day 3, students will experiment with contour line drawings using left and right hands. So that sounds interesting as Newswatch rolls on.
This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine.
Hello and welcome to Lindy's Lunch. Yes, whether it's their great breakfast or, just like it says, lunch, it's great anytime. Yes, it's Lindy's Lunch,
for the best, stop by. Give us a call.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. Let's get to the NFL. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers in action in a must-win affair. That's starting at 4:30 on ABC and ESPN. The Steelers on the road taking on arch rival Baltimore. So let's go Steelers. Now at 8:15, Houston travels to Indianapolis. That on ESPN and ABC. And much needed, probably a win by the Colts. As I look and remind you that in these standings, Pittsburgh going to need some help. And the Colts and the Texans ahead of Pittsburgh. But remember that the Colts lost to Pittsburgh, so in the tiebreaker that would move them ahead. But still to come as we travel on, you need a win to start the ball rolling. Let's go to the NBA. Now in NBA action, what you're looking at is a decent lineup. The Boston Celtics on the road taking on Indianapolis, 7 o'clock. Now, the New York Knicks will be at Washington, 7 o'clock. Utah will be at the 76ers, 7:30. And then your nightcap in the NBA features Milwaukee at Houston, that at 8 o'clock. An early nightcap. As we go to the NHL, well, your Pittsburgh Penguins in action, 7 o'clock on the plus. Pens at home taking on Buffalo. Let's go Pens. Elsewhere in the NHL, 1 o'clock. Calgary at Philadelphia, NHL Network. Florida at Colorado, that on the plus at 4 o'clock. Tampa Bay at Boston, 7 o'clock on the plus. Rangers at Montreal, 7 o'clock, NHL Network. Now, rest of the games on the plus, starting at 7, Vancouver at New Jersey, that on the plus. Minnesota at Columbus on the plus. And Toronto at San Jose, that on the plus. That closes out your 7 o'clock games. 8 o'clock, St. Louis at Carolina. Nashville at Dallas. That closes out your 8 o'clock games. Your 10 o'clock games, Ottawa at Edmonton and the New York Islanders at Vegas. That's your nightcap. All on the plus, and those games at 10 o'clock. As we move over to college basketball, and decent lineup here. Marquette starts things off at Seton Hall, 12 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. Now, it is your Pitt Panthers in action on the road, taking on Louisville, 12 o'clock, that on the CW. So that'll be an interesting game. Here's a great 1 o'clock matchup, St. John's at Villanova, 1 o'clock on Fox. St. Francis will be at Wagner, 1 o'clock. So as you move on, it's your West Virginia Mountaineers. And the Mountaineers on the road, taking on number 3 Houston, 2 o'clock, ESPN Plus and Big 12 Network. Let's go Mountaineers. Cruising on through the better part of the day, 2 o'clock, USA Network, Atlantic 10 matchup, St. Louis at George Mason. As you get a little bit later in the day, James Madison at 3 o'clock will be at Southern Miss, that on the plus. Your 4 o'clock hour, Boston College at Georgia Tech, ESPN2. Virginia Tech at Florida State, 4 o'clock, ACC Network. St. Bonaventure, they'll be at Richmond at 4 o'clock. And your Duquesne Dukes, and it's time to put up your Dukes. They're traveling to Loyola of Chicago, 4 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. Very important for the Dukes to get back on the winning track after dropping one to UMass. Dukes with 3 losses on the season, and that was a very disappointing loss up at UMass. Hopefully they get back on track out in Chicago, as that's a 4 o'clock game on CBS Sports Network. Continuing on through your day, 6 o'clock, it's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They are at home, ACC Network, 6 o'clock. They're taking on number 14 Duke. Let's go Irish, as that gets you through a large portion of the day. 7 o'clock hour will feature Texas, and check that, 8 o'clock, Texas Tech at Texas, ESPN2 at 8 o'clock. Coastal Carolina will take on Louisiana at 8 o'clock, ESPN+. As you get to the 9 o'clock hour, San Diego at Gonzaga, that on the plus at 9 o'clock. Your nightcap, Cal at UCLA, 10 o'clock, Pac-12 Network. So head over to Cedars, get some great food, and by all means enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back.
Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Los Amigos! Ladies and gentlemen, if you need a good bite to eat, make sure to check out Los Amigos. They got you covered with things such as tacos, burritos, mocha gente. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos! Los Amigos! Los Amigos!
And Newswatch rolls on as homebuyer classes starting on January 9th. United Way partnering with different financial institutions to make the American dream possible. Work with and call on the United Way. This will be at the Fellowship Hall at First Presbyterian Church, which is 125 North Jefferson Street. The idea of owning a home can come true. Try these home buyer classes. They're great for you. As we roll on, this now at the Hoyt, as World War II paintings, what life was like as they were entering the war. These pictures from 1944. Make sure you stop by the Hoyt. Make it a New Year's resolution. And check out some great artwork. Elevate's still going on at the Newcastle Public Library. Stop by the library and elevate your community today by donating to the Newcastle Public Library. Newswatch keeping you informed. This Thursday, the Branding Iron will have music. Make sure you stop out there. That begins at 6. The Johnson Club presents Trainwreck this Friday at 8. Saturday at Newcastle Moose 51, it's Pool Shoot Tournament District 2. Now also this Saturday, Standing on the Promise, Mohawk High School. That begins at 2 o'clock. Tornado Alley is at the Moose this Saturday at 7. And we'll be keeping you informed of all those great current events going on right here in Lawrence County.
Programming made possible through a generous grant from Chuck Tanner's Restaurant, Wilmington Road in Newcastle.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner, call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. After last night's overnight low of 24, how is your weekend looking? Let's take a look at the local radar. Pretty clear, but you see some spotty precipitation and activity. National radar, there you go. The cloud cover to our west, stretching down to the Gulf and then up into Canada. That's going to give you a weather forecast that looks like this. Last night, overnight low 24, cloudy. Your Saturday, precipitation mix 38 and 30, 70% chance of that precip. Bobs you into Sunday, more of the same, 29, 39, 90% chance of the precip. Here comes your Monday. Karen, what do you think? Going to be happy? Yeah, 39 and 29. No rain, no precipitation. Tuesday, much more of the same as far as the temperatures go. Bump up a little bit, 45 and 36, but you are going to get the rain. Traveling into Wednesday, 43 and 29, mixed bag of precipitation. And then on your Thursday, 42 and 31, as my monitor goes a little bit slower than me. But you got a dry day. Now your Friday, snow flurries 39, 33, and precipitation about. Now that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take a look at the weather chart and then hear from these great people who would like to hear from you.
Come dine with us, come dine today. Come to Gallows Italian Villa today.
Los Amigos! Make sure to check out Los Amigos on West State Street, Newcastle, PA 16101. It's Los Amigos. Los Amigos, Los Amigos, Los Amigos!
Allie's upper crust.
We're having a party and everybody's going to be eating. Allie's Upper Crust.
27553. It's Allie's Upper Crust. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. As you get out and about today, make sure you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, geez, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this. That's right, we're Nctv45 The Train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. See you again real soon.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph's Supermarket. Special thanks to Joseph's.
Nctv45, The Train, anytime on your time.